Oh no. Uh-oh. I think I lost my lighter. Nope, I didn't. We are down at McGregor Marina today, or Big Buoys Marina as it's known now, and me and Jeremy are helping out with there's some severe winds and we're in flood stage right now, and all their docks broke loose, so we're out on the river today and we're gonna help them move some docks. I figure I'd just take you guys on a boat ride this morning. Good way to make some money. I'll turn you around, see if we can find that filthy hippie. Might get windy. He's over across the way. And there he is. Jeremy's boat's way slower. Hey, there's no wake zone here. Annie's in the chat. Let's go check on Annie. She's in the green boat over there. We got Nikki coming up on me fast. We got Brian back there on another work boat. Jeremy. I'm sporting a 75 four-stroke Honda today. Annie's got herself a 40 horse Mercury, so she's one of the slower rigs out here. We're drowning Brian. Wave at the camera. This thing's like a damn Ferrari of the river. Watch this. Woo! Anyway, beautiful day on the Mississippi. She's gonna hit 70s today for temperature. So all these jackets that you see out will be gone. We're gonna show you. Here in a minute or two will be the docks that kind of broke away. They hit the city of Prairie du Chine's docks, so bear with the wind noise. So here's the docks that we set yesterday, and they weren't over here. They were more in a line pointing straight at us. So the wind took them over a little bit. Jeremy's boat drives itself. Jeremy's boat doesn't turn either. So these ones moved since yesterday, so we'll have to maybe find a tree over there to tie to. It's deep. Right where the boats are coming through this channel opening right here, there should be a big, huge point right here that you shouldn't see, and that's about a couple feet underwater right now, so. But yeah, there's us poking around the corner right now. But this is their new docks. It's a little bit thinner stuff, so it's kind of bending, it looks like. There's a premature bald eagle. They don't get their white head until like a couple years old. Otherwise they stay patchy for a while. Mopar Mark, good morning. Dan, you missed 6 minutes of wind noise and like 35 miles an hour of pontoon action flying over here. We're over helping our good buddies at Big Buoys Marina gather up their docks that broke loose in the wind the other day. We had a pretty crazy windstorm. We're already in floodwater, so these docks have spud poles in them, like what you'd see down by the ocean with the tide going in and out. So the docks rise up and down on the pole system, and they're in spud holders, so they just go up and down, up and down. Well, these spuds on here are like, some of them are 25, 30, and 35 foot long, and some of them started disappearing. And then when you got that much force on the top of that 35-foot spud, they snap. So everything over here, I'll turn you around. God dang it, every time I tap that, it just zooms in on my face. So those are the city dock and a city fishing pier. This is Wisconsin right here. That's Iowa. And the docks got loose and they hit those other docks. And rolled them over and whatnot, so I'm sure the city's happy. And now they're noticing what I've seen. And that's these Honda Power. Da, 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 da. So I figured I'd go live for a little bit, show you the boat ride on the way here, and then kill it once it's time to make the blisters. South wind. Yep. You want to listen to some music? Demonetized. Let's see if it's really getting torqued over here. This morning there was a bunch of otter shit on Jeremy's boat. effing otters. What do you think, Captain?
Huh? Look at that little cover dock. Hope got a tree that has.
Filthy hippie on the river, doing hippie stuff. If you notice, Jeremy's standing on a pallet with a toolbox on the back of it. That's not so he can see over the helm. That's for when I'm running the crane that I can trip all over and try to fall in the river. Oh, the other dock is in the trees a little bit. Up here you'll see the walkway / fishing pier entanglement. So everything's slammed into everything. You'll see a light pole stop the majority of the docks. That light pole right there. See how it's bent over a little bit? Seems like we got a concerned citizen over on the shoreline in hip boots. Oh. Yep, best day of work ever, John. A vintage Mopar outboard motor would be cool. No, Mark, it wouldn't be cool. Because then you'd be messing with it all the time. Because vintage outboards are terrible. That's just the truth. But yeah, it'd be cool to have one all restored and period correct, but sit on a trailer his whole life. No morning beers, no. I haven't drank since the 15th of April. Oh. Yeah, it's not hard to do, Dan. You just don't do it. You sleep better too. So we gotta swing this dock out here because it is gonna be crashing into the trees. We have it spudded up top and tied to a tree up on the north side, and then we got anchor out in the channel keeping it away. But we didn't really have much of anything on this backside to keep it from getting blown in the shore from south wind. Usually the wind's coming down the channel from the north. Like 80% of the time the wind is coming out of the north. So when you get a south wind like this, it swings the docks. It kind of throws you for a loop. Dan. Well, have one for me, buddy. Watch as Jeremy just greases it right in. Look at that. Yeah, that crane, John, we had a spud all the way up out of the water, and I had it boomed all the way out, and I might have turned the whole boom a little bit off center, and I thought I was flipping the boat over in the water. Let's just say I was really quick with the hydraulic stick to put it back center. And that was a tippy feeling that I don't want to feel again. So these docks are from about 2 miles away in Iowa, and we store them over on this west side of Wisconsin riverbank over here. Well, there's no riverbank anymore, and that's all campground with nice stairways to your RV and gazebos and patio stuff, and the owners don't want your big ass dock crashing into anything, and that's understandable. Jeremy's holding the anchor line. That seems to be probably wrapped up in every dead tree right there. It's all tangled up.
Big tree over it. We're gonna reset it on the south side.
Yeah.
Now.
So John's gonna snatch the anchor line from Jeremy and try to roll that ball of mess off of it. Then we can put that anchor line down on that bottom corner out into the channel and try to keep it out of the woods. That spud Jeremy's standing next to, Jeremy's 6 foot tall. The spud's 35 foot. Jump in the boat 5 miles south of here? Yeah. Well, come on, Dan. Might take you a little bit, right? To lock through. Then we got the girls over there. We got 5 boats with us. One is a spare in case one takes a shit and we lose power with it. I'm running the steer boat, which goes in the front of these docks in a slip and steers from the front, and then Jeremy and Brian over there on them barges, they butt up against the back of the dock and they're pushers. And then Nikki's boat, she goes in the middle of the dock to help me hold up against current if need be. Oar powered. Is he gonna get lucky? Oh, looks like he might have. You got her. It looked like Jaws just underneath the surface.
Gonna need a bigger boat.
It reminds me of an old LP boom truck for setting LP tanks, or like a railroad truck crane. Well, yeah, shop crane, yeah, same thing. John, I got me a spool last night for the dart, so I should be able to make a pass now. Morning, Tony. Just out here on the river. Thought I'd share the beautiful morning with all y'all. Even though that's Wisconsin over there. Yeah, yuck. We got Northern hitting top water. What's up, LP94? Seems Annie quit watching. She's ready for work. Let's interview her. She gets really high anxiety when I get close to her in the boat. Let's see if we can make that happen. Old one-handed boat driver. The anxiety's setting in already. Good morning, baby. How's your anxiety level? Are you watching? Oh, come on. Let's go check on Jeremy's wife. Good morning, Nikki. How are you doing? Yeah? You want to say hi to the YouTube world? Nikki says hi. So now Jeremy and Brian are going to be tying a rope to the south side of the dock over there that's got our anchor on it, okay? We seen it come out of the water. They retrieved it.
Are we moving this one first?
They're pulling it out of the trees.
Oh, okay.
I think it's going to stay.
Oh.
Since the water dropped like 2 feet.
It dropped 2 feet last night?
It looks like it did from the water line. Or at least a foot since this morning. You can see the trees are wet. So they're going to probably come out right about here and drop that anchor. Or they're going to pull the dock out, so I better move a little bit. They'll end up swinging that dock towards us, then they'll stretch it out further than it needs to be and then drop the anchor. So then when it finally catches and settles, hopefully it's right where we want it. So they're moving the dock right now. It's coming away from the wood. And now the anchor's getting stuck on everything on the barge. Now Jeremy's going to wedge the anchor to pull it again. Take it towards me. Yo, Ricky, doing river work, Flatlander. All right, looks like Jeremy's got it about where he wants it. So he's gonna get that chain stretched out, or the rope, and torpedoes out. Maybe, eventually. Now Jeremy's gonna hold it without the power of the boat. And let's flip her right off. Fight it. Show how strong you are, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Looks like looks like the rope's tight. Hopefully it dug in. That should keep the dock away from going into the trees, in theory. now Brian's got to give Jeremy a little ride over to his boat. And then we got to go get that dock over there in the trees and move it around the corner of those big boob looking things. Caps on a sewage plant. And with the wind blowing out of the south, you can smell the honey pot. Tell you that much. Set you down for a second. Unfinished project. Stop. What? Once we're done with this, I think we're going to be done around noon. Then we're going to get the dart up on the 4-post or the 16-inch 4-post lift. And start gutting 8 3/4. Stop, go. Put that spool. That's what I'm going to do. That's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy. They're out of Iowa. But that spool, I ordered it on Monday. Yesterday was Tuesday, right? Annie, was yesterday Tuesday? No, yesterday was Wednesday. I ordered it on Tuesday at like 2 in the afternoon. And it was on my doorstep Wednesday at 11 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, they don't mess around when they get orders. It's out the door right away. And it's a really quality looking piece. God dang it. I ordered a video card from India Monday night. It was here at 1:30 yesterday. What the All right. We're going to head to the other dock. Oh, Indiana. Thanks, Annie. She yelled from across the river. Indiana. Let's go sneak ourselves into our position that we need to be in. There's a guy's been standing here the whole fucking time in boots, so let's see if confrontation happens. Move these damn docks. We are. It's in my computer now. It's way easier reading chat and driving a boat than reading chat and driving a truck. So I'm going to try to wedge myself into a slip over here that doesn't have a boat lift in it. You know, I'll just wedge myself on the outside. I don't need no fancy slip. If you want to be dumb, you gotta be tough. You know, get back up. Made it. Man, it stinks like shit over here. Oh, I need to move a rope. Yep. All right.
I think they're up by that bush.
Could you see when you're in my pocket?
You might have to hold this out a bit so you can get back here. Yeah.
Mother tree.
What you have going on? That, and that one's tied to that tree.
I don't see the picnic tables. Supposed to be picnic tables somewhere. Huh? Just chill out there for a second, sweetheart. This tree is pretty pinched right now. Or the tree's holding it up from going down south. Anyway, I guess it's time to get at it, folks. Thanks for stopping in. We're gonna have to start making blisters, so say goodbye to Nikki in the blue boat, Annie in the green boat, Jeremy with the ponytail, and Brian with the Steelers hat. And your host. So, yeah, no shit. All right, guys, take it easy. Ciao for now.